Yeah, these empties are out of control. Y'all gonna hear stuff drop, I'm sure. Like I said. But we're working with this so far. And then I need to pick up the stuff that dropped. Which is actually not much. It's like 4 products. So real quick, I'm just gonna, I like to separate my stuff. There'll be timestamps down below so you guys can follow along. But if you want to know my thoughts about all the products that I use up, skincare, hair care, I wonder if there's some makeup in here. You just never know. So if you want to know all about it, definitely continue watching.
Don't wanna take it slow. Just wanna let you know. Ready to spend some time.
Alright guys, so we got quite a bit of empties. There was some makeup in the bin. We have makeup, we have some miscellaneous stuff. We have skincare, we have hair care, and a whole bunch of body care as well. So again, timestamps will be down below so you guys can, if you want, just skip over to the part that you are really interested in. I even have one fragrance in here. So let's get right on into it. I'm going to start off with some miscellaneous products. We have this luxury nail polish remover. This is non-acetone. I usually prefer nail polish remover that has acetone. Just tends to be stronger, works a little quicker. I'm pretty sure I got this from like Dollar Tree or something like that. I just was intrigued by the fact that they had this pump thing here. So I was able to put like my cotton pad or whatever I was using to remove the nail polish. Just pump it on there and it actually dispersed really nicely. So this was a good Dollar Tree buy and I wasn't mad at it, but again, I prefer products that have acetone. I've already replenished my nail polish remover. Now something I never spoke to you guys about the Black Girl Vitamin stuff here. I actually do have a coupon code for Black Girl Vitamins because I've been testing it out for about the last month and a half, I would say. So this is the Black Girl Vitamins Collagen Peptides. And it has 0 carbs, 9 grams of protein per serving, and it's a dietary supplement. So I would mix a scoop of this collagen powder in with my coffee every morning, and I thought it did really good. Like I feel like this is supposed to help with like joint health and things like that. Also improving your hair, skin, and nails type of situation. Now that it's summertime, I am realizing that I do have to shave a little bit more, and I'm attributing that to the Black Girl Vitamins because I also take the hair, skin, and nail vitamins from them as well. So I did realize that my hair has grown, not only the hair on my head, but hair all around my body has been growing a little bit more rapidly, which I do appreciate, and I need to replenish this because like I said, I finished it up. Like I'm literally done with it. It comes with the scooper so you guys know how much to dispense in your drink that you're gonna mix it in with. But I enjoyed this and I'm definitely gonna use my own coupon code to repurchase at least another 2 of these so I can have it on deck and have like a 3-month supply. Now the benefit that I saw, like I used to get like pain in my knees. I feel like I haven't really gotten the pain in my knee. It's my right knee that usually messes with me, and I really haven't felt that lately. And also I usually get like a little bit of hip pain. I don't know if it's my hip or what, but I don't get that too much anymore, and I'm attributing that to this. So I'm definitely going to pick up more of the Black Girl Vitamins Collagen Peptides. This was a welcome addition into my little regimen that I got going on here. Because we have 2 sets of makeup remover wipes. This pack here, this is actually a pack that I got from Dollar Tree. This was the Collagen Cleansing Claws. It came with 25 claws. I felt like these dried out a little bit, so towards the end of the package I had to like wet it either with water because I'm good for that, or maybe like some makeup remover or something like that. But I would usually use these more affordable wipes to like clean off swatches and things like that. And the Neutrogena wipes is no stranger here on my channel. I bought this in a 2-pack, so I just recently opened up the second one. But I love to keep the Neutrogena wipes on hand for those lazy days when I just don't feel like washing my face. I would take my oatmeal, the cleansing balm from the Inky List. I would use that, go around my face, and then I would just clean everything off with a Neutrogena wipe, and it gets the job done. Now when it comes to the Neutrogena wipes, for some reason they just happen to stay moist all the time. Even if I leave it open, I still feel like there's some moisture left in them. So Neutrogena, always on deck. Love these cleansing wipes. I finished up the Naturium Dew Glow Moisturizer SPF. This is their broad spectrum SPF invisible sunscreen, and invisible it is. I was very surprised at this SPF moisturizer. It did a really good job. I'm actually wearing it now because I had a backup of it, so I've already cracked that open, and I really enjoyed this. This is something I can see myself continuing to use. So This Naturium Dew Glow Moisturizer with the SPF of 50, definitely a good look. It's nice and moisturizing, doesn't leave a white cast on my skin, and it does leave that glow as well. So checks all the boxes that I need for a good sunscreen, and it's really moisturizing as well. So I'm here for it. I already cracked open another one, and I can definitely see me repurchasing this again in the future. 2 Tatcha products. So this here is the clarifying clay mask. I actually finished this up. Now, I don't think this clay mask is necessarily like the best clay mask I've ever used. I don't think I will repurchase a full size of it, but you know, I usually buy Tatcha when they have like the holiday sets and stuff. So if it came in a set, I would definitely use it, but I wouldn't go out of my way to buy this product individually, if you know what I mean. Because a clay mask is a clay mask to me. I use the one from Innisfree. They're way more affordable. Probably about, you can buy like 3 or 4 of the Innisfree clay masks for the price of the Tatcha one. So certain things, like, I don't necessarily have to have that high end kick, but it was good while it lasted. I was happy to try it out, and I finished it up. But now when it comes to this, the deep cleanse, I have purchased this numerous times. This is a full size that I've purchased. I've had travel sizes. I've had sizes that came in gift sets. I've used this multiple times over the years. This is no stranger here on my channel. One of my favorite exfoliating cleansers because it's like nice and gentle. Like the exfoliating beads aren't harsh, and it's not like overbearing. It's not overpowered with the cleansing beads. Sometimes certain cleansers could be a little bit too abrasive for the skin. I feel like this is a nice, gentle but deep cleanse. So that's why I love this Tatcha product. Definitely not a stranger on my channel, and I will definitely repurchase this. I'm actually thinking about repurchasing it like sooner rather than later, because I do have another exfoliator in the bathroom right now, but it's one of those gritty exfoliants where I feel like my skin doesn't need all that, especially because I use like chemical exfoliants. You know, I'm using the Edam AHA complex that they have, so I don't want nothing too abrasive and too harsh on my face, and I think Tatcha just does it correctly. This will definitely continue to be in my skincare routine. I just got to get another one. And I'm happy that Ulta now sells Tatcha because we can get points and earn some money back really quickly. Another cleanser I used up is the Velocity Purity Made Simple. Again, this is another cleanser that is no stranger here on my channel. Nice, gentle, but deep cleanse. That's what I be looking for. I need my cleanser to clean and get everything off, but still be gentle and not harsh to my skin. Because if you don't know, if you're new to my channel, I do have eczema prone skin, so I don't want to use anything that is going to cause any kind of flare-ups or any kind of breakouts or anything like that. So this has been a staple for years at this point. Like, this is like one of my OG cleansers, the Purity Made Simple. Also usually has it for like 50% off during their 21 Days of Beauty or whatever kind of sales they're doing. So I always make sure to grab me one of these and keep it in the repertoire. And this is a big old bottle. This is 360 milliliters, which is 12 fluid ounces of product. So this lasts a long time because a little bit goes a long way. And again, this is just something that I continue to purchase. I do have a skincare product here that I didn't finish up, but I'm going to get rid of it because I can't necessarily see the words on here, but I know this is from Topicals. This is the faded like serum, and it's supposed to like fade away like the hyperpigmentation and stuff like that. But I honestly never was a fan of the scent of this. It smells like rotten eggs if you ask me. And even after using like half the bottle, I wasn't consistent with it, so I can't say if it works or not necessarily. But I don't necessarily need this in my skincare regimen, so I'm okay with getting rid of this because number one, I think this is about 2 years old at this point, so it has to be expired, and it already smelled like rotten eggs. But really the last time that I used it, I just was very turned off by it. So I think the rotten egg smell got worse, which means I think it's time to go. Alright, let's get into some makeup, y'all. The amount of mascaras I have in my hand is atrocious. But I had to clean out the little section that I keep my mascaras. I just opened mascaras, used them. Some I was carrying in my bag, like the Sky High. I have both the primer and the mascara. And I used to love the Sky High. I think the last time I used it, it could be that it was expired, or it could be that I've just tried better ever since. It really didn't impress me so much anymore, and it felt a little bit drier when I used it the last time. So I was like, you know what? It's time for it to go. Do I recommend it? I love the pigmentation. Like, this is super dark and black. So looking at those wands, they're just the kind of wand that I go for. Nice and skinny. They don't poke my eyes or anything like that. I don't feel... Oh, isn't there a company that you can donate your used mascara wands to? I gotta try to find that information, because I would like to not actually throw away the waste if they use it for a good product. I think it's like something to do with animals. I can't remember, but it was decent while I used it. Would I repurchase it? Not necessarily, but there is going to be a drugstore mascara that I talk about that is a definite repurchase for sure. I've actually repurchased this one. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash. Oh, the Lash Paradise. And this one has like that brush wand, so it's like a nice little fat brush. It doesn't even smell the spice. Well, it kind of does. Another nice mascara. This one actually gave a nice amount of volume, but usually the voluminous line, like the mascaras that they come out, actually does give you that volume. So this is one that I really enjoyed. Nice soft brush wand, nice and heavy, nice and pigmented. I had no complaints about the Lash Paradise, and I'm pretty sure I had more than one of these over the years as well. I have repurchased that. Same with the Sky High. That was a second. I repurchased that before, but I don't think I will do so going forward. I have a Essence Lash Primer, which I repurchased numerous times over the years. One of my favorite lash primers, actually, because it's nice and affordable. And hello, it's a primer for your eyelashes. Like, do I have to spend $45 for a lash primer? You know what I mean? I'm putting something on top of it anyway. But this is one of my favorites. Now, you have to be careful with this one, because you see, it is white. It comes off white on your eyelashes. So if you don't coat every single lash, if you don't go over every single lash with your mascara, they will see it. They will see this white stuff peeking out of your primer. So that's the only thing I'm going to say about this. But you just got to be mindful to make sure that you cover it all up. This does a good job at prepping your eyelashes to, you know, comb them out, get them all situated, so that the mascara that you put on top doesn't have to do so much work. It actually works even better. So I will continue to definitely purchase the Essence Lash Primer. Let's continue on with the drugstore ones. So this is my new drugstore favorite, guys. This is the L'Oreal Panorama mascara. This one here, oh my gosh, I think when this first came out, I was raving about it so much, and I honestly don't feel like, I don't know if this is, well, I think the last time I used it, it didn't do as good as I wanted it to do. So I felt like it's at the point where it's probably over 6 months old. Like, let's be honest. So I just feel like I need a new one, but I would definitely repurchase this. This does such a good job at separating the lashes as well as volumizing the lashes. I feel like this is a good 2-in-1. Very deep. I love a pigmented mascara, and this did not steer me wrong. So if you're looking for a mascara at the drugstore, I would definitely recommend, of all the ones that I just showed you guys, definitely check out the L'Oreal Panorama. And the Panorama laid on top of the Essence, like, come on. Can't nobody tell you nothing about your lashes. You are good to go. Now, I do have one mascara that is more on the luxury side. Well, not more. This is definitely on the luxury side. This is a Gucci mascara. And this was the one that they came out with before they came out with the recent one. I have the black one, the black packaging one that I showed you guys. Now, the difference between these two for me, I feel like this one, the pink one, is more lengthening, where this one in the black packaging is a little bit more volumizing. So the two of them together, when I tell you, chef's kiss. I think I have a video on here where I used it. Definitely check out my demos and get ready with me and things like that. Because when I first tried this Gucci mascara, I ended up going in with this one first, just trying it out to see how I liked it. Really, I'm a super duper fan of the Gucci mascaras. Let's not get it twisted. Like, I would definitely purchase this again. I wasn't so impressed with it when it first came out the package. I'm not gonna lie. I felt like it was a little bit too wet. But you know, with mascaras, you just keep opening and closing it, getting that air in it, and it just gets to that sweet spot. And once it got to that sweet spot, to the point that I stopped using it, I highly enjoyed it. So definitely recommend this one if you're looking for a luxury. And do you need two? I kind of do. Continuing on in the makeup realm, we have a primer here. I finally finished up the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. This is the one with 4% niacinamide. I love these e.l.f. Power Grips. Like, e.l.f. has been doing their things for years, when I tell you. And I love the fact that they just keep getting better and better. So I love this Power Grip Primer. I am currently using a travel size of the green one, but I think I like the pink one a little bit better. It does have that 4% niacinamide, so it's giving you a little bit of skincare benefits. And for me, as a person with like dry, normal skin type, this one just works really good for me. So I really enjoyed this. I think it's about $6 to $8, somewhere in that realm, and I ain't mad at it at all. I love this stuff. I have a Sephora brow gel. This is their clear brow gel, and when I tell you this didn't do nothing for my eyebrows, I've tried it numerous times over and over and over, and I'm just not impressed by this. It is a sample size. I don't think I even used up everything, but after the last time I tried it, I said, listen, I'm gonna give it one last go and let's see how it goes. And now it got to go. Another product that sadly I'm getting rid of, but this is the DJ's Boutique powder. The indie brand. I'm not sure if she even still sells this stuff, but this is like the original packaging of the powder that she came out with. I know since then she has changed her packaging. This one was in the shade Honey, and it was like the perfect tone for my skin tone. The only problem with this is last time I used it, I felt like it may have been expired. Like I felt like it was a little bit more patchy than normal. And I'm not going to say more patchy because it was never patchy to begin with, but I just don't feel like it applied evenly. I don't feel like it set evenly. I just didn't like the way that my under eye was looking the day that I tried this. So for that reason, and the fact that, like I said, this is just old as I don't know what, at least about maybe 3-4 years old, I'm not sure, but I've had this in my collection for a long time, and I just needed to make room in my powder drawer, and sadly this has got to go. I need to find out if DJ still makes products, so I need to check her out. She's no longer here on YouTube, but she's a whole esthetician, and if I'm not mistaken, she's based in Florida. So if you are too, I will leave her Instagram information. Does she even post on Instagram? She has to. She has the DJ's Boutique, for real. So I'll put her Instagram information down below. If you're based in the Florida area and want to check her out, we need a good esthetician. I've been asking y'all all the time if y'all know an esthetician here in NYC. I did finish up this Farsali. This is the Farsali Rose Gold Skin Mist. It was time for this to go. Like, I got this in BoxyCharm maybe about 3-4 years ago as well. And I don't like the smell of this. I never liked the smell of this. And that's what took me so long to actually use this. But it's like, it's getting to the point. Like, what am I keeping it for? Either I'm going to use it or I'm going to get rid of it. So I decided to use this up. It did add like a nice, beautiful glow on my skin. And you guys know I live for a good skin mist. So I enjoyed it, everything but the smell. And lastly, we have like a Holy Grail product here. This is the Tatcha Kissu Lip Mask. When I tell you, I love this stuff. I showed you guys that I'm already using a new one, but this one was like a deeper purple kind of shade, and I wasn't like the hugest fan of this one. I think it may have been limited edition for like the holidays or something like that. It doesn't tell me the name of this one. So I don't prefer the purple one. Right now I'm using Cherry Blossom, I believe. But the good old regular OG is alright with me too. I fell in love with that one. I always have backups of this. And I just bust open my last backup. So definitely you'll be seeing more of this. I'm going to last a pretty long time. So more than likely I'll end up repurchasing in the cooler months when Tatcha releases like their holiday kits and stuff like that, because a lot of times you can actually get these included in the kit, and you know I love a good deal. Moving on to hair care. So I have the Amika products. I don't know if y'all remember. If you've been on my channel, you may remember I bought a whole little Amika kit where I wanted to try a lot of these products, and since then I've already purchased a full size of the Intense Moisture Conditioner from Amika's Hydro Rush line. Love it. It just, as a matter of fact, I use it today. I love this conditioner. It just adds like a nice shine and luster to my hair that I really enjoy. It adds a nice softness. Like, I just feel like my hair feels different ever since I've been using the Amika products. The other product is their shampoo, which when I bought the conditioner, I honestly thought I bought the shampoo first. But I just recently, you know, pretty much every day we gotta look and see what's new on Sephora. I did see that Amika dropped some new kits, and they have the full-size bottles of the shampoo and conditioner, so I'm definitely going to pick up one of those kits. I don't even know what else is in the kit. I just know it has a full size of the shampoo and conditioner, and I'm here for it. So Amika has been a welcome addition to my hair care routine. Oh, I have another Amika product here. This is their Brooklyn Bombshell. This is their blowout spray. I actually finished this up today, now that I think about it, but I don't know if this does anything different than what, like you guys know, I use the Mizani 25 Miracle Milk that also has heat protection properties in it. So I don't know if this is any better than that product. It's supposed to give ultimate volume and shine. You know, it's heat safe up into 450 and things like that. I'm not sure if I'm going to repurchase this per se. I'm not sure. I've been testing out quite a bit of different products for my hair and see what works out best for me. Using this, it was okay while I used it. Do I think I'm going to miss it? Not necessarily, because again, I have my Mizani Miracle Milk that I purchased over and over and over and over again. Trust me, if you look through any of my last 3-4 empties, you would see that Mizani Miracle Milk spray in there because I just live for it. So I think I'm good with that. I don't think I'm going to repurchase this anymore, but I just told y'all and raved about the other Amika product. I truly am enjoying the brand. So it was fun while I tested this out. It was a newer product on the market, so I wanted to give it a try. I don't think it necessarily replaced what I'm already using. I think these are 2 products that I have purchased in the past. We have the Camille Rose Juva Drops, and it's like the hair growth drops. From time to time, I pick these up. I will kind of like rotate between the Camille Rose drops, the hair growth oil from Mayel, or even what's that brand? Wild Grow, Do Grow, that kind of stuff. Like, I always like to have some kind of hair growth drops and oils and things like that in my repertoire. Camille Rose, this is definitely not a stranger. This is not the first bottle I had, and it definitely won't be the last bottle I had either. And as far as the bread oil, this is bread. They sell bread at Ulta and Sephora, and bread is a black owned brand. I really enjoyed this oil as well. I had a little sample of it when I first got it, and then I went ahead, and I think this might have came with like a holiday set or something like that from bread products. Did it? I'm not sure if I purchased the oil by itself, but I'm not sure. It's definitely worth purchasing, I can say that. I did enjoy this oil. It is nice and lightweight. It doesn't weigh my hair down or anything like that. And I kind of remember it smelling good. I just opened it. Doesn't smell good anymore, but it's like old oil with nothing in it, so I can see why. But if I'm not mistaken, it did smell good when I first got it. But I do enjoy this oil. I kind of prefer my Olaplex oil a little bit over this one, but again, if I can get me a good deal, or if I can get me a set or something like that with bread products, because this is another brand I want to try a couple more products from their brand. I currently use, which I have repurchased before, their moisturizer. I use that all the time in my hair, and this is no stranger. I do enjoy this oil as well. This was the first time use for me. This was the Verve Hydrating Shampoo. This was a 2-piece set, so I had a shampoo and a conditioner, but y'all know us, we always use the conditioner first and the shampoo lasts forever. So we finally finished this up. It is a pretty decent hydrating shampoo. I feel like it did a good job at sudsing up and cleansing the hair and things like that, so I wasn't mad at it. Not my favorite necessarily. I mean, it says it's mild, it's color safe, and it cleanses really nicely. And it is a hydrating shampoo. I'm currently using the Sacred Hydrating Shampoo, which I'm really enjoying that. Would I repurchase this again? If I can get a good deal, or like a set like I had before, I definitely would, because I do like to keep these kind of products, especially with, like, this has 12 fluid ounces, so this is something that the whole family can use. Would I go out my way to repurchase it? Not necessarily, but if I came across like a good deal, trust and believe, I can definitely see myself purchasing this again. We don't even need to ask the question if I'm going to repurchase this again. This seems to be in like every single empties that I do. We always got Shine and Jam on deck because it helps me get clean parts when I got to do my child's hair. We use Shine and Jam to shape and slick back our ponytails, all that kind of stuff. And Shine and Jam is just a staple here, so I don't really need to go too much into this. You can watch plenty of Mo Empties, Mo reviews, and I have a whole playlist. I'll put that up in the cards for you guys if you enjoy these type of videos. Definitely check out the playlist, but you'll see this over and over again throughout all of my Mo Empties, Mo reviews. Oh, I have 2 other frequent purchases. Like, y'all know I've been recently trying to try new products for my hair and stuff, but some things are just staples. So when we come to the Olaplex number 8 Bond Intense Moisture Mask, trust and believe I already cracked another one open. I usually always have a backup. Being that I just cracked that open, I don't have a backup now. I'm using the backup right now. But trust and believe, your girl will get another backup, because this is just something like I usually, today when I washed my hair, I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't use anything Olaplex. And I don't know how I feel about that. I usually always use it, but I totally forgot to bring in the Olaplex from my room into the shower with me, so it just didn't work out that way. But 9 out of 10 times that I wash my hair, trust and believe, there's some kind of Olaplex product in there. On my channel, I have a video. It's a couple of years old, but I do have a video using pretty much all of the Olaplex products. Of course, they have added some products since then, but at that time, it was all of the products. I believe 0 through 6, 7, 8, because that mask is 8. So I think it was like 0 to 8 at the time. If you're interested in my thoughts on the Olaplex products, definitely check out that video. But another frequent offender here is the Mayel Babasu and Mint Deep Conditioner. When I tell you, this is just like super invigorating to the scalp, and I feel like it like stimulates the scalp so that it helps to encourage hair growth and things like that. This is more on the protein based side, so I don't use this deep conditioner too often, but it will definitely come in handy at least once or twice a month. And I may have about 1 or 2 more backups in the bathroom, because you guys know I usually, when they do their sale and all the products are $7, I didn't buy from their last few sales, but I think I still have some on deck. So this is something that, you know, continues to be in our hair care routine around these parts. Last but certainly not least, we're going to talk body care, and I got one fragrance as well. You know what, let's get into that one fragrance already. So what do we have here? Oh, we have the travel sprayer frame. Do I need to repurchase? No, but it's pretty full. I actually went through a full size of this. I went through the travel sprayer of this, and then now I went ahead and got the bigger size. So yeah, Fame, I have it, love it. This is a mango scent, which I just recently hauled this mango. This is the Ellis Brooklyn mango spray combo right here. When I tell you this is gonna be lit, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be so fruity smelling and smelling so good for the summertime. When I tell you that's gonna be everything. Absolutely love Fame, one of my favorites. And I was like, you know what, let me just go ahead and finish up this travel spray, because your girl got a full size. I finished up 2 of the body glazes from Canvas Beauty. This one here is strawberry shortcake, and then this one here is marshmallow toast. So marshmallow toast, strawberry shortcake. I enjoyed them. Like, the body glazes, don't sleep on them. They have good ingredients for your skin. Number one, they make your skin feel nice and shiny and moisturized. Like, it's really moisturizing when it comes to these. As a matter of fact, I recently purchased these buttercreams from these. This is a travel size, but this is a buttercream and strawberry shortcake, and I definitely had to layer them because of the fact that I felt like this wasn't as moisturizing as the body glazes are. So body glaze is definitely a good look. I'm glad I only bought 2 of these travel sizes of the buttercreams. I would definitely revisit more of the body glazes at some point. I just need to get rid of some of what I have going on behind me. I can't even count how many of the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Boom Boom creams that have actually finished up. I finished up multiple of this size, and if you don't know, I did recently buy the big joint because I can't be without it. I love me some Brazilian Boom Boom cream. So definitely no stranger here, and it will continue to be on repeat. Some other products that I just buy all the time, also from Sol de Janeiro, are their deodorants. I live for the Rio Dio deodorant. So we have 2 refills here, and those have already been refilled. I keep those on deck. I have backups. So I use the last of the yellow one, which is like the original Bum Bum kind of scent kind of situation, salted caramel, whatever you want to call it. But I do have 2 of the pink refills still on deck. But trust and believe, as soon as they hit me with a 25-35% off kind of sale from Sol de Janeiro, I'm going to be backing up some more of my deodorant for sure. I think I spoke to you guys about this Chasing Fireflies Bath and Body Works body cream. Listen to that. I ain't putting that on my skin, y'all. That is expired. It is leaking. It is like disgusting and gross. So I told you guys, in an effort not to waste too much more money, I am trying to focus more on my body creams. I don't know if you can see in my fragrance display, I actually did use 2 for the last week. 2 over the last week. I'm determined to actually use up these body creams and not let them expire and waste my money. Would I continue to repurchase them is the question. I don't think so. I don't think I'm going to reach for the body cream so much. I use so many different body creams and moisturizers that I don't necessarily have to have the body cream from Bath and Body Works. So I think I'm good with purchasing a lot. Sometimes I want a full collection. Yeah, you may see that exception where I want like the full collection of something. But for the most part, I think I'm kind of good when it comes to the body creams from Bath and Body Works, because I don't like to see money be wasted. Now, 2 body creams that I would repurchase, I have repurchased. Let's talk about it. This is my refill here of the Fenty Butter Drop. This is the original one. No shimmer or anything like that. Just good moisturization. It has good ingredients, and I absolutely love it. I've gone through countless refills of the Fenty Skin Butter Drops, and I ain't stopping no time soon. As a matter of fact, your girl got her eye on the nectar and the guava scents that they came out with for the summertime. I definitely got to get my hands on those, and I think I'm going to have to place an order. I'm just waiting for Fenty to come back in my inbox with a little sale. Give me 25-30% off, okay? Give me a good 25-30% off, and your girl's going to get both of those new scents that dropped. Luckily, I already have a backup of this. This is the EOS Shea Butter Cashmere Whipped Oil Butter in our beloved Vanilla Cashmere. Now, I would say that this Vanilla Cashmere is not as potent as the Vanilla Cashmere Lotion, but it's still good, y'all. Like, This smells so good. It goes and blends well. You know, a lot of fragrances are vanilla based anyway, so for the most part, it doesn't clash with your scents. You can pretty much layer pretty much anything on top of this. It's decently moisturizing, especially now being that it's warming up. I think this is like the perfect kind of body butter to use. Well, it's actually a whipped oil butter. I do have the oil, and compared to that, like, I've only used this much oil. I hope y'all can see that, but I've only used this much oil but I've already gone through a full size of this. I love this stuff. I couldn't stop reaching for it, and so happy to have it back up in my collection already. They sell it at ShopRite, they sell it at Target, they sell it Amazon, wherever you want to buy it at this point. Like, remember when it first came out and we was like rushing to get our hands on it? I actually ordered mine directly from EOS because I just could not miss out. But I've been seeing it in stores everywhere now, so it shouldn't be too hard to get your hands on these. And if you were wondering if it's something that's worth getting your hands on, trust and believe, you need to get your hands on this. Another vanilla scented body butter. We have the one from Josie Maran, which this is in her vanilla vibe scent. And this is so moisturizing, guys. Like, I feel like you don't need a lot of product to get the moisture that you want. I was highly impressed with the Josie Maran body butters. Now, over the years, she's changed her packaging many a times. I'm not sure if she's necessarily reformulated, but over the years, I have thoroughly enjoyed a lot of the Josie Maran products that have been released, especially when it comes to, like, I thought there was something else flying in here. I was getting scared. I was about to take my slipper off and go attack. But yeah, Vanilla Vibes was pretty cool. It's like a soft kind of vanilla. Nothing too overpowering. Nothing that's going to clash with your makeup. Nothing that's going to clash with the scent that you plan on wearing or anything like that. So it was very enjoyable. But the most enjoyable part about it for me was the moisturization that you get from it. I've been a fan. I used to use her 100% argan oil by itself. I'm talking about QVC, HSN, them kind of days. Like, Josie Maran has been a staple for years. And now I know she recently just released the body sprays, like the body mist that go with the scents of her butters. I haven't gotten my nose on them as of yet. And I think they're pretty affordable too. They're like $25, so it's not bad. The full size of the body butters are a little bit higher up there, maybe within the $40 to $50 range, but it is definitely worth it. When it comes to the moisturization, I'm telling you, it's worth it, y'all. But if y'all can get your hands on these little travel pouches, this one I had came in a 3-pack over the holidays, but I know she sells these individually as well. I think this would be definitely worth a try. I'm down to my last 2 products, guys. So we have this Love Wellness pH Balancing Cleanser for your vulva, basically. It's a vulva wash. And I am currently using a purple bottle. I think when I purchased that purple bottle, I was like, so what's the difference? Because the one that I'm using now is not the same as this. Well, I kind of prefer this one better. I don't know what it is. I still don't know what the difference is. I like the lather of this one better. So if I was to repurchase again, it would definitely be the clear one and not the purple bottle that I'm using. And then last but not least, this is something that I've already repurchased and I use it. I'm not as consistent as I would like to be, but I do use it. So this is the Ordinary Glycolic Acid 7% Toning Solution. I use it underneath my underarm. Underneath my underarms, it's helped lighten up that area, smooth everything out. It helps to kill the bacteria that's under there. And honestly, on nights like when I take my shower and I actually apply this glycolic acid, I don't even put a deodorant on top of it because it actually keeps odors at bay as well. So this is something really, really good that you can use. And I also use it on the heels of my feet because trust and believe, this glycolic acid is actually more of an exfoliant. So it's like taking off those dead skin cells and detox and everything. I really love this for the heels of my feet. It makes them nice and soft. Not necessarily what it was intended to be used for, but I found ways to use it. Because when I first tried it on my face, I was like, this ain't doing nothing. But my skin is really finicky when it comes to like acids and toners. I gotta like it. If I like it, that's one thing. But this glycolic acid for my face itself, I didn't feel like it was doing anything for me. But I found the other ways to use it, and I love it for that reason, and have already repurchased it. Yeah, guys, so that's it. That is all the products that I have finished up recently. Have you guys been emptying your products? I hope you guys have been emptying products as well, whether it be skincare, hair care, makeup. Y'all know I'm a firm believer in not wasting any coins. So if you're out there purchasing things, I hope you're getting good use out of them things before like they spoil you like that Bath and Body Works stuff, okay? KSquad, as always, thanks so much for tuning in to another Mo Empties, Mo Reviews. Hope you guys enjoyed the latest roundup of products that I finished up. Let me know what you guys have finished up recently. Let's talk about it all in the comments down below. And while you're down there, go ahead and thumbs up this video before you head on out. And until next time, I hope to catch each and every one of you on the next video. Until next time, y'all, stay blessed. Later, guys.
Don't wanna take it slow. Just wanna let you know. Ready to spend some time.